A certain someone, the world's most punchable face, the person who recently got into a car crash, which I think was purposefully, and it seems that things keep getting worse for them. You know, I ain't sorry for them, but hey, as if it's happening, it's happening, and like karma comes back around once bunch of times. If it's gonna happen to them, it's gonna happen to them. But this reaction video, where we're gonna check out right now, we're gonna talk about Jack Shit, and by Jack Shit I mean Jack Dougherty, Jack Shittery. The video we're gonna check out is by Internet Anarchist, and it says the Jack Dougherty situation gets worse. So let's find out what happened. Let's find out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's find out what made the situation worse. Let's see. Let's get it. As always, links to the video and links to the channel will both be in the description below.
For as long as Jack Dougherty has been on the internet, he's made it his mission to be a horrible person to everyone around him for views and clout. From terrorizing local businesses to instigating fights at parties, Jack has crafted a career built on hate and controversy.
What's the point of giving you a clip, bro?
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah, walk away. You always do this, bro. I literally will box you right now.
However, it seems the person affected most by his actions is Jack himself, as his quest for virality has put him in some life-threatening situations.
Like I said, karma comes back around and smacks people in the face, and that's always a pleasure to witness. Because, like, if you want to create content around harassing others, then nobody's going to care when you get into a situation where, you know, either you're being harassed or you're into a situation where your life is at stake. Nobody's gonna care. People aren't gonna come to your aid. Like, Jack is one of those people that where if he I said it before, I'll say it again. If he disappears, nobody's gonna care. You know what I'm saying? I still think that was on purpose.
I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll once again be examining the rapidly deteriorating career of Jack Dougherty, and how his thirst for online fame almost cost him everything. I've already created 2 other videos covering the Jack Dougherty saga, and how he became one of YouTube's most hated creators. However, to cut a long story short, Jack is the type of creator who prioritizes virality and money over the well-being of others, with most of his content being based around confronting random people and then hiding behind his security. Jack is the embodiment of everything a creator shouldn't be.
You're a clown, man. This is a resort. People are trying to chill and relax.
You know my dad owns this place, right?
Yo,
yes.
if you
No,
stop
he doesn't.
fucking
You were the one that came up to me first.
No, you're the clown.
You didn't have to say anything.
That came in. I don't want to be filmed.
Fortunately, these childish antics haven't gone unpunished.
And what was with that? Like,
To say anything.
That came in. Stop fucking.
You were the one that came up to me first.
No, you're the clown.
this guy puts up his hand towards nobody, just the cameraman. The cameraman's feet away. And this guy still wants to get in his face and put his arm down and force himself on him just because he's bigger. Like, fuck that guy, man.
You didn't have to say anything.
That came in. I don't want to be filmed.
Fortunately, these childish antics haven't gone unpunished. From being hit with a lawsuit to having his former friends expose him, Jack's reckless actions are slowly catching up to him. However, despite these setbacks, Jack has doubled down, feeding into his negative public perception to try and play the villain role in order to make even more money. A recent example of this was Jack fanning the flames of hate with his video titled "Someone Destroyed My Lamborghini," which supposedly saw his car get vandalized by an angry audience member.
I just watched on the Ring camera someone vandalized my car. I'm 99% sure, but Brandon, you're gonna go check in the back of my car to confirm.
He probably paid somebody to do it.
A normal person would have taken the incident seriously and involved law enforcement, but in Jack's eyes, this was the perfect opportunity to make more content.
And bro, I want you to record everything, bro. Call this motherfucker out, get it on video. I want everything. This guy just vandalized my car. I'm getting content out of it.
After being caught, the assailant and one of Jack's friends would have this somewhat out of place interaction.
If you come back here
Who is this guy?
again, there will be a
Oh.
Bro, there's no way this is real. There's no way that's real. Why would you send, like, if you don't know what that guy's gonna do, if this was real, You don't know what that guy is gonna do. Why would you send her to go and talk to the guy just because just because she's filming? So there's no way that this is real, because he would have had his security guard or some other dude, a guy, go and check out what's going on here, instead of, you know, some chick that whoever, like, if again they don't know who this kid is, if they don't actually know who this kid is, he could have really messed her up. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way this is real. Nah, man, it's paid for.
Get out of here.
What did she just do?
Positive.
What that Jack kid does for a living.
Shut the f up, bro.
How is he at my house?
You look like a fucking caveman.
As you'd expect.
Oh, she's got two other dudes with her. Hey, nah, man. I still don't think that shit's real.
Some viewers were overjoyed to see one of Jack's possessions vandalized, with top comments that read, "Props to the person who vandalized his car. Shame that's what happens when you think you're all the shit behind your bodyguards." However, not everyone was convinced by Jack's seemingly made-up scenario, with another comment that read, "Hire better actors." On one hand, if the video was real, then there were people around Jack who hated him so much that they'd commit a crime to get back at him. On the other, the video being staged would suggest that Jack craved attention so much that he's willing to play into people's desire to see him fail. Considering Jack's track record, the latter seems more likely. Either way, this incident showed that there were people desperately praying for Jack's downfall, and sadly, they were about to get their wish in the worst way imaginable. By the 5th of October 2024, Jack would go live on Kick to show off his new custom $200,000 McLaren, and was seen driving down a very busy highway in the rain.
I already did a video reacting to a Tuesday's video about Jack crashing his car. I still think it was on purpose and not an accident. And I break it down and I go over why. So if you want to check that out, if I remember, I'll put the link in the description below. But yeah, there's no way like this. I'm pretty sure this was also on purpose. It wasn't an actual accident. And I hope the insurance company does not pay for his shit.
Instead of focusing on the road ahead, Jack prioritized responding to chat, a decision that almost immediately became disastrous as he accelerated the vehicle and lost control.
Oh! Oh! No! No! No!
Thankfully, Jack and his passenger Michael were pulled out of the wreckage. However, as soon as Jack is pulled out, he immediately fixates on the damage to the McLaren, completely forgetting about his friend who almost lost his life due to his carelessness, with his friend being covered in blood.
And he forces his friend to continue recording, even though his friend is like covered in blood. And he's like, nah, I don't care if you're dying. You better keep recording. You better take these phones like you take my dick and keep holding them in your hand and keep recording and see what's going and filming me. I don't care if your life is on the line. Man, and then the kid goes back to working for Jack. Like, man, this dude is trash, man. Like the cameraman he doesn't value his life. Like he values Jack more than his life.
Blood and clearly in shock.
Oh fuck, can you hold this? Oh fuck. Oh. No, my fucking car, bro. Fuck, dude. My fucking car. Holy shit, no.
What's even more concerning is how Jack proceeds to ask his injured friend to hold the camera so that he can get some more content from the crash.
Michael, do you have film on that phone too? Wait, let him have that. Let him have that. Let him have that. And then McKinley, can you just? I think you're no. Once I heard, I was like, can you film on the phone? And McKinley, come. Just make it look good. Look through your.
Dude was trying to explain what he was doing, and Jack said, "I don't give a shit about you. Make sure you're filming on my phone and make sure it looks good. Take my dick and hold it and make sure it looks good."
Whole time, go where Michael is.
If the weather had been a little worse, or if there were more cars on the road, then this crash could have been a genuine tragedy. Unfortunately, Jack couldn't process that possibility, and only thought of how he could profit off the incident. Fortunately, Jack wouldn't get the chance to continue his reckless streams, as his Kick page was permanently banned a few hours after the crash.
Thankfully.
Not long after, Jack would upload a—
I still don't think it's permanently banned because Aiden gave him an out, talking about if you give me $300,000, then you can get unbanned from Kick. So I don't think it's permanently banned. If Kick never reinstates Jack's channel, excuse me, then I'll be surprised. I doubt it, but I'll be surprised. But if they actually reinstate it, then I'll be like, see, I told you it wasn't permaban.
Video to YouTube detailing the aftermath of the crash.
I don't know how to feel right now, guys. I'm sad, bro. I'm so sad right now. Sadness can't even express how sad I actually am. At least my Richard Mills still okay. Just kidding.
As well as the reactions of his friends and family.
Mom's crying. I was just crying.
Open these fucking doors. Come here, baby.
I love you, Mom.
Bruh,
Even though some people were glad to see
his mama's good at acting. His mama's good at acting, bro.
Jack in one piece, a majority of the viewers took the opportunity to dislike bomb the video and troll him in the comments.
Holy
with
shit. 112 dislikes to 11,000 likes.
the video receiving over 100,000 dislikes and a comment section that read, "The totaled McLaren is a good representation of Doherty's career ending.
Hell
Texting
yeah.
while driving is against the law. You deserve to get jailed, and it should have been you instead of the cameraman," as well as some more serious comments that perfectly summarized everything wrong with Jack's career and behavior. Jack, your recent crash is a perfect example of how messed up your priorities are. It's unbelievable that during a dangerous situation, you choose to focus on your damaged McLaren rather than your friend who was injured. When he asked if he was bleeding, your lack of concern was evident. This kind of reckless behavior
Instead of showing any empathy or checking on him, you were too busy filming the wreckage and complaining about your car.
isn't just entertaining content for your viewers. It's downright irresponsible and dangerous. It's time to grow up and take accountability for your actions.
Driving while distracted is a serious issue, and you put both of your lives at risk for the sake of views and attention. You really need to reflect your actions on your actions and understand that being a public figure comes with a responsibility to set a better example.
Instead of acting like it's all just a joke. Right now, it seemed like Jack couldn't care less about losing his life or
What's the rest of that? You should be ashamed of how you reacted in such a serious situation. Your behavior could have had far worse consequences, and you should start caring more about people around you. Instead of looking at your phone while driving, pay attention to the road. You could have seriously hurt someone. And yeah, I said this in my reaction to the actual car crash on Tuesday's video. But imagine if, like, imagine if someone had a kid in the car with them, and Jack's car crash ended up leading to like a multiple car crashes. I'm trying to think of the word for it. It escapes my mind at the moment, but like an entire a pile up, and someone's kid got hurt or something like that because Jack wanted to film, and I still think he did it on purpose, but he just wanted content. Like, this kid, man.
acting like it's all just a joke. Right now, it seemed like Jack couldn't care less about losing his life or wrecking his car. However, in the coming days, fans saw an even more pathetic side of Jack, as the reality of what he had done fully dawned on him. On the 10th of October 2024, Jack swallowed his pride and went on a TikTok live to beg his followers for likes and donations to attempt to recuperate the loss of his McLaren.
Hell no.
Everyone double tap the screen. We're almost at 1 million likes, guys. Let's see how fast we can hit it. James Ellis, thank you for the galaxy, bro. I just followed you back. Guys, let's see how fast we can hit my galaxy. I'm gonna follow everyone back once we hit it. Appreciate y'all. Cole with the galaxy. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate it. Thank you, Aiden, for following Live Creator.
When asked about what happened during the crash, Jack couldn't help but blame the accident on poor weather conditions, telling his viewers that they simply wouldn't understand since they've never
Nah, bro, it's you. It's you. You crashed that shit on purpose.
driven a McLaren.
How'd you crash your car? I hydroplaned. I literally hydroplaned. I'm in a McLaren in the pouring rain. What do you expect? You guys have never drove a McLaren.
Even
You can hydroplane in something that's not a McLaren.
when Jack was outright begging his viewers to help him fix his mistake, he still couldn't keep his braggadocious attitude in check, a pattern of behavior that would only become more apparent as Jack desperately tried to downplay the loss of his McLaren, from showing off what remains of his car collection.
So I just got my McLaren back from the junkyard, and it looks fire in front of all my whips in the driveway. Look, I got all my dirt bikes pulled out right here, all my quads pulled out right there. My filmer's still on the McLaren. I don't know why he's not filming, but it looks so fire with all the cars lined up.
To buying his friend Michael a jet ski as an apology.
The new jet ski. All right, guys, I got my filmer.
I know I put your life in danger, especially since I turned the wheel towards you and put the oncoming traffic in your direction. But And here's the best part. I got you a jet ski. Yeah. Yeah. How you like that?
A brand new 300 horsepower supercharged jet ski as a I'm sorry gift for, you know, getting him in that McLaren crash. He's been wanting this for literally ever. It's my birthday today, but it's our birthday after what I put him through a couple days ago. All right, guys, so my filmer Michael just got back, and now I'm gonna surprise him.
Still finding ways to make it about himself. It's my birthday today, but, you know.
Jack was still trying to paint himself as an untouchable influencer with infinite money. However, some viewers would point out how Jack's recent generosity towards his friend Michael was likely a ploy to avoid a lawsuit.
Probably.
Around this time, Jack would also post a tweet to continue his insecure flexing, with a tweet that read, "Went from crashing my McLaren and getting banned on Kick to having Lil Baby perform at my 21st birthday in the same week." Whether Jack knew it or not, everyone at the party was only there for either his money or the performance. The people who genuinely cared about him were trying to pull him away from his reckless influencer lifestyle. But Jack didn't care. All that mattered to Jack were materialistic possessions and a sense of superiority over his fans. However, his mishap on the highway only a few days prior illustrates how fickle those things are, and how quickly all of that can change, for better or for worse. The idea of escalating the premise of his videos was what allowed Jack Doherty such a massive platform. Unfortunately, one can only take prank videos so far before they enter the realm of harassment, and Jack had crossed that line many times. Even though he was able to get away with it,
it'll get to the point where I guarantee you he'll fuck with the wrong person that's having the wrong day, it's on a bad day, and they don't give a shit what happens to them. And that person might be carrying, and they'll take out Jack and his security.
For a while, Jack eventually found himself in legal trouble, which forced him to pivot to fake fights with other influencers and flexing his wealth to get views. Eventually, that all went south, as he lost his audience on Kick and was forced to move to more restrictive platforms like Twitch. Worse still, if Jack tried to recreate his past streams from—
He's on Twitch now? Ugh. I feel icky sharing the same platform as this kid. Ugh.
Kick on Twitch, its likelihood be banned almost immediately, which only further narrows down his options for rebuilding his streaming empire. Right now, Jack is at a crossroads in his career. Either he evolves as a creator by trying less inflammatory content, or he remains the same obnoxious kid despised by everyone on the internet. Sadly, when you look at his return to reckless behavior, it seems a lot less likely that Jack Doherty will ever change his ways. Another YouTuber who witnessed a downfall—
Yeah, I'm highly doubting that he'll ever change his ways. So he's probably going to try and just keep pushing the limits to what he can get away with and who he can annoy and what, and you know, how much he can annoy them. And because he's addicted to showing off his wealth while acting like an asshole. And until he faces serious repercussions about it, he's probably going to keep doing it. And I mean serious repercussion, like something that could put him in the hospital for months. Like, so he might have to get shot in this. He might have to get shot and survive getting shot before he actually, no, he still wouldn't. Let's be real. Even if he got shot and survived that, he would just try to flex that as well. And then still try to push how far he can go. I don't know, man. I don't have any hope for this kid. And I have even less hope for his viewers that he's encouraging to act like him, and the streamers, the live streamers that are trying to imitate him as they try to climb the ranks of streaming and content creation. But that's just me. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. As always, links to the video and links to the channel will both be in the description below. So be sure to check out Internet Anarchist. And while you're there, don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that. In case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace and much love to you.